Tesla receives massive fleet order from the UAE. Tesla received a large order for Model 3s from an Emirati taxi company, Arabia Taxi Dubai, helping the company to cut its carbon footprint. Tesla's retail consumer pressure is undeniably large. Still, the automaker has also grown in popularity in the commercial space, especially from customers looking to cut operating costs while reducing their carbon footprints. Predominantly, these orders have been coming from ride-hailing companies and car rental services. Now, a Dubai-based taxi company is also looking to capitalize on the cut-cutting opportunity. According to the announcement from Arabia Taxi Dubai, it will buy 269 Tesla Model 3s to become part of its taxi fleet in the United Arab Emirates. Currently, Arabia Taxi advertises itself as the largest taxi fleet in Dubai and one of the largest in the country. With this new purchase, it looks to double down on that lead. Neither Arabia Taxi nor its CEO has publicly announced the value of the deal they have inked with Tesla. Besides growing the business, the company's owner, Sheikh Majid bin Hamad Al Qasimi, hopes to achieve his environmental goals for the company faster than ever. Currently, Arabia Taxi aims to operate 100% environmentally friendly vehicles by 2027, a segment of vehicles that already account for 83% of the fleet. It should be noted that this includes mild hybrid and FEV vehicles. The Sheikh hopes to achieve 100% electrification soon after, potentially paired with hydrogen-fueled vehicles. Today's taxi fleet order is one of the countless fleet orders that Tesla has received. But it should be no surprise that the American automaker's EV offerings are attracting sizable commercial interest. According to another fleet customer, Hertz, who has placed a multi-billion-dollar order with Tesla, it has benefited tremendously from dramatically decreased operating costs and the interest of consumers who love getting the chance to use and interact with Tesla vehicles in particular. Tesla isn't the only car maker pouncing on the commercial demand for EVs. Other notable fleet orders even include some of the largest retail giants on the planet. Both Walmart and Amazon are currently working on switching to electric vehicles rapidly and are doing so by working with countless manufacturers, including startups like Canoo and Rivian, and also more prominent players like Ford and General Motors, with Tesla poised to increase its number of offerings very shortly. One of the primary customers the leading EV seller will be looking to address is commercial fleet buyers, most notably by producing electric vans and buses. However, with such sizable investments from legacy makers, Tesla will need to work quickly to introduce its competitor to the market. Source: reposted and summarized from William Johnson at Teslarati. Tesla Model Ys added to Travelers Rest SC Police Department. Travelers Rest Police Department. The Travelers Rest Police Department in South Carolina has added 2 Tesla Model Ys to its fleet. The vehicles have been deployed as part of a pilot program and are now the best choice in the market. The Travelers Rest Police Department is committed to fulfilling its responsibilities in a way that also helps the environment. The agency added 2 Tesla Model Ys to police duty, according to Fox 8 via Sawyer Merritt Twitter. The cars will patrol the streets of the city with a population of 8,000 people. Electric vehicles have been added as part of a pilot program to make the city more environmentally friendly. What we have decided to do here in the city is a pilot program for electric patrol vehicles, Ben Ford, the chief of Travelers Rest Police, said. These 2 vehicles behind me were the first 2 that we're giving a shot. We really want to try to do our part to see if we can save on money for the city, Ford added. Both cars have already been in the police department for about a year. However, they had to be equipped as required, which took time. However, recently, 2 Tesla Model Ys have become operational. Officer Henry Blake was one of the first to get behind the wheel of the police Tesla vehicle and patrol the streets. Officers who drive the Model Y said the cars have unique features, like a quick, assisted stop that allows them to focus more on the vehicles while they are in pursuit. "The safety features on here lets me focus on the vehicle in front of me," Officer Blake said. "It has early warning stop detection. So if I'm getting too close to the vehicle in pursuit, it actually starts braking even more for me. So I'm not so much focused on my driving, per se, but the vehicle in front of me. What I'm basically looking for is speeders because our speed limit downtown is 25 miles per hour. Most people get kind of thrown off when they are coming off a high-speed area," according to Officer Blake. "We are looking for those violators and also registrations that have expired on vehicle tags and just various other violations that occur when people are out and about." The officers also noted that it is now difficult for speed breakers to run away from the police. Tesla cars have instant acceleration so that you can catch up with the intruder faster than before. "These cars are very quick," Chief Ford explained. "We don't do a lot of chasing over long distances. But when we need to catch the violator, we can catch them quicker in these cars." The officers also said that while the cars have many extra features, they are not much different from driving a typical patrol car. What really makes a big difference is the maintenance. Electric vehicles require significantly less maintenance time and costs. In addition, it is much cheaper to charge electric vehicles with electricity than it is to fill gasoline-powered vehicles with internal combustion engines. "In the past year, we have spent zero on maintenance. There's no oil in them. There's no fuel for them. They are full electric. Nothing but electricity," Chief Ford said. "We anticipate in 4 to 5 years, that extra that we paid up front will equal out what we paid in fuel, oil changes, etc., added Chief Ford. While some might think that the Tesla Model Y is expensive to buy, the reality is quite different. The cost of Ford Explorer police cars has increased significantly, so the difference in purchase between it and Model Y has become small. The benefit from the purchase will be especially noticeable when the electric car starts to quickly bring savings on charging and maintenance. The cost of Ford Explorers, the police vehicles, have gone up drastically. The difference in a Tesla Model Y and a Ford Explorer is only a few $1,000s now, according to Chief Ford. If it turns out to not be a good thing, then we'll back up and try something new. If it is a great thing, then maybe other agencies will follow suit." Following the use of the vehicles, Chief Ford said the police department is considering expanding its fleet of Tesla patrol cars in hopes of saving the city even more money down the road. Source: reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. 269 Tesla Model 3s added to Dubai taxi fleet. A Dubai taxi company has added 269 Tesla Model 3 vehicles to its fleet. The company is committed to achieving environmental transportation goals by providing the best travel experience for its customers. Arabia Taxi Dubai, a subsidiary of the economic group holdings owned by Sheikh Majid bin Hamad Al Qasimi, announced the signing of an exclusive agreement with Tesla, according to Arabian Business, via Tesla North. As part of the agreement, 269 Model 3s will be added to the taxi fleet in line with the RTA's strategy to transform taxis into 100% green cars by 2027. The economic group owns the largest fleet of private taxis in the UAE and provides services in various major cities across the country. It has about 6,000 taxi cars in its fleet. The addition of 269 EVs is a major step towards meeting the company's goals of decarbonizing its fleet. At the moment, 83% of the vehicles in the Dubai fleet are electric vehicles. Some of them are battery electric vehicles, others are hybrids. Sheikh Majid bin Hamad Al Qasimi, chairman of the board of directors of the economic group, said, "The company is working on a strategic plan to convert the remaining vehicles into fully electric cars. and is considering the possibility of using hydrogen-powered vehicles in the future. It is looking forward to expanding its cooperation with Tesla and a number of electric car manufacturers to offer its clients diversified, sustainable, and environmentally friendly transportation options. The company hopes to play a leading role in promoting the transformation of public and private transport industry towards a sustainable one, and reducing the environmental impact of commercial activity in the UAE and the whole region. Ahmed Barozian, CEO of the Public Transport Agency at the RTA, said, "This step confirms the efforts of Arabia Taxi in working to translate the directions of our wise leadership, to rationalize the use of energy in the UAE, and to create a safe, clean and sustainable environment that lives up to the level of reputation and prestige of Dubai, as well as promoting the government's initiative to introduce green vehicles for a cleaner environment." Source: reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. See an armed suspect carjack a Tesla at gunpoint during a high-speed chase. A high-speed car chase recently unraveled on the streets of Florida, where two armed suspects were trying to escape the police in a white Lexus. But they were presumably running low on fuel because, at one point, they started searching for an alternative getaway car. Their first target, a Genesis G80, was unsuccessful. Apparently, the driver of the luxury sedan refused to open his door and appeared to have the doors locked. So the suspect that got out of the two-door Lexus runs back to the getaway vehicle and they continue on their reckless drive, all while being pursued by the police and filmed by Inside Edition from a helicopter. A few moments later, however, one of the armed suspects approaches a white Tesla Model 3 and opens the driver's door, telling the man inside to get out of the car, at gunpoint. The Tesla owner abides by the carjacker's requests. The armed suspect then flees the scene in the white EV, while the victim is left speechless and shaking in the middle of the road, trying to call his wife on his Apple Watch because his phone was still inside the car that got stolen. Fortunately, nobody was harmed in this crazy chase on the streets of Florida, and the police eventually managed to get the suspect who carjacked the Tesla at gunpoint, after T-boning the EV with a pickup truck. As the video embedded above shows, even a poor duck was involved in the police chase. When one of the suspects was trying to evade officers by swimming across a stream and hiding in somebody's house, the duck was not harmed, and the suspect eventually got out of the house wearing only his underpants, for some reason. This is without a doubt one of the most thrilling and unsettling car chases we've seen recently, but we'd like to know what you think. Would this high-speed chase have had a different outcome if the Tesla's doors were locked? Source: reposted and summarized from Julian Nystrom at Inside EVS. Tesla 2022 Impact Report all ties back to Master Plan Part 3. Tesla released its 2022 Impact Report with an additional message of hope. The latest Impact Report from Tesla has a central theme: Master Plan Part 3. Tesla has obviously found a clearer vision for its future in Master Plan Part 3. Nearly everything the company has released lately all ties back to it. At Investor Day 2023, Tesla extensively discussed what each department is doing to achieve the goals laid out in Master Plan Part 3. Similarly, the 2022 Impact Report shows what Tesla has been doing to contribute to its ultimate goal: a sustainable energy economy. In its latest Impact Report, Tesla reminds readers that Master Plan Part 3 is a message of hope and that a sustainable energy economy is within reach. To be precise, Tesla estimates that a sustainable energy economy requires 50% less total energy. Most people assume that an electrified civilization requires the same or more energy than a fossil fuel economy. That is not true, wrote Tesla in its 2022 Impact Report. Elon Musk corrects presidential candidate who misunderstood Tesla's master plan Part 3. Tesla's latest impact report hints that achieving a sustainable energy economy will take hard work and collaboration. Tesla is doing its part to reach that goal, first and foremost, by producing electric vehicles to reduce CO2 emissions. The 2022 impact report states that Tesla made and delivered 1.3 million EVs last year. The company calculated that its customers avoided releasing 13.4 million metric tons of CO2 into the atmosphere in 2022. Tesla also reported that its global supercharger network was 100% renewable last year, thanks to on-site resources and annual renewable matching. Tesla improved the environmental impact of its electric vehicles in 2022 as well by minimizing GHG emissions from its full value chain, including its supply chain, manufacturing processes, sales, service, and deliveries. Tesla also reported that 90% of its manufacturing waste is recycled. Tesla's other products, like the Megapack and solar roof, also significantly contribute to the goal of reaching a sustainable energy economy. The 2022 impact report shows a snapshot of what Tesla did last year to get closer to its ultimate goal, laid out in Master Plan Part 3. Source: reposted and summarized from Maria Marano at Teslarati.